Plätzen ablegen, einfach aufgrund der historischen Substanz. Das wäre uns sehr wichtig. Falls Sie ein WC benötigen, das ist am gleichen Stock, nach draußen, Richtung Treppe und gleich nach der Treppe rechts. Ja, heute werden wir uns mit dem faszinierenden Land Bulgarien beschäftigen. Es ist ein Land, das wir viel kennen, aus dem Urlaub vielleicht, aber wir vielleicht jetzt nicht so in der Tiefe kennen. Und ich bin schon sehr gespannt, was wir heute gemeinsam erfahren werden. Ich werde jetzt auf Englisch weitersprechen und offiziell eröffnen. So, ladies and gentlemen, dear students from Tulln, we're waiting actually for another class, but they're still on the road. Warm welcome to the One World, One Family Festival. My name is Thomas Seidling, and I serve as the president of the Austrian chapter of the organization. And before we start, just very quickly, that we are from One World, One Family. We're a global humanitarian mission. And for us, One World, One Family means more than just a name. It is an attitude of looking at life. It essentially means that beyond our different cultures and languages, we are one human family. And to me personally, this has become an ethos that I personally follow in life quite much. Because, you see, I've come from a life from the world, I know the world of achievements. I've been a performance swimmer, I've been to Beijing, I've had a career in business, and I enjoyed it very much, aiming high and achieving goals. It is a joy to experience. But over time, I've also come to understand a different kind of joy. And that joy does not come from achieving something. It's not a joy that lays in the future. It's a kind of joy that you have and feel when you do something meaningful for others. And that kind of joy, that kind of joy is really what drives me and what also makes me so exciting about this festival, really. Because in this festival, culture is not just a program point on a leaflet. It is actually, culture is a way of understanding the people around us, the world, and also ourselves a bit better. And that is what we are trying to do here with this festival. So, with these words, everyone, a warm welcome, and I will be handing over to my friend and colleague Katerina now, who will guide us through the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Dear friends, dear students, we all welcome you to the One World, One Family Festival here in Vienna at this beautiful location. This afternoon, we are celebrating Bulgaria. Let us all rise for the national anthem of Bulgaria, please. Distinguished guests, dear friends and members of the One World, One Family mission from all around the world. who are watching us live right now from over 100 countries. Welcome to this special gathering as we celebrate Bulgaria as part of the One World, One Family Festival in Vienna, conceptualized by the founder of the One World, One Family mission, Sri Madhusudan Sai. On behalf of Mr. Sai and the entire One World, One Family team, we extend our heartfelt welcome to Mr. Abajayev, Commercial Attaché Consular from the Embassy of Bulgaria in Vienna. This afternoon we are selling Bulgaria, a nation that has carried its identity through centuries with quiet steadiness, a culture shaped by community, generosity, and a deep sense of continuity, and a land that gifted the world with a Cyrillic script, with people whose strength is lived rather than proclaimed. From the fragrance of its rose valleys to the enduring presence of its mountains, Bulgaria shows us that depth is built over time, that roots give rise to resilience. And it is exactly this spirit, the strength that comes from heritage, from values, from belonging, that brings us to the heart of today's gathering. Because what Bulgaria embodies is also what this festival celebrates. The beauty of cultures standing proudly in their uniqueness while meeting one another in spirit of humanity, more than anything else. The One World, One Family Festival Vienna brings together 8 nations, each offering its own traditions, its history, and ways of seeing the world. Through performances and shared experiences, we create space for understanding, for a new perspective to emerge. At its core, this festival reminds us that genuine progress is not born from dominance or uniformity, but from the willingness to listen, to recognize the world through eyes different from our own. Diversity becomes powerful when it is welcomed with sincerity, when differences are treated as invitations rather than barriers. And compassion becomes transformative when it moves from feeling into action, shaping how we live, how we serve, and how we relate to one another. As we continue, let us turn to the mission that brings comfort, dignity, and hope to millions across the world each single day. A mission rooted in humanity, kindness, and the belief that every life deserves care. I invite you now to join us in watching the One World, One Family mission video. Can we please have the video?
One World, One Family is the ethos at the heart of our mission. This ideal comes from an ancient Indian principle which considers the whole world as one global family. And as a family, we believe all our family members deserve care and support. Across the globe, we serve millions through 3 main pillars: nutrition, education, and healthcare, all completely free of charge. The Annapurna Morning Nutrition Program began in 2012, providing breakfast for just 50 children, and has since grown to become India's largest morning nutrition program. Today, millions of school children across India and beyond receive the Sai Shore multi-nutrient supplement, helping them begin each day nourished and ready to learn. At our mission, we believe education is every human being's birthright. With a global presence and multiple campuses throughout India, we provide free education from grade 6 to doctorate studies, ensuring every student receives a well-rounded, values-based education that combines high-quality academics with moral and spiritual values. The Sri Satya Sai University for Human Excellence opens doors previously unimaginable to children from underserved communities. By offering quality higher education to those traditionally overlooked, and with a strong emphasis on empowering women, we're breaking the cycle of educational disparity and promoting gender equality in education. Meanwhile, Our Skill Development Center equips rural youth with job-ready skills, and our scholarship program supports education for thousands of rural children. Our commitment to empowerment is also demonstrated by People's Shores, an impact sourcing organization in the United States. We help youth from marginalized communities gain skills for the digital economy. This innovative model delivers high-valued business services while transforming lives and uplifting communities. Our vision for accessible medical education became a reality in 2023 when Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi inaugurated the Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, India's first free, private, rural medical college. This institution aims to nurture noble-minded healthcare professionals who are dedicated to serving the underserved members of our society. Our healthcare mission goes beyond treating illness. We're pioneering solutions to bridge critical gaps in accessible medical care. And through our network of wellness centers, mobile hospitals, and multi-specialty facilities, we bring free healthcare directly to underserved rural communities. From preventative care to complex surgeries, at our hospitals, there are no billing counters. Since 2016, we've expanded beyond India to serve communities across the globe with the singular goal of leaving no person behind. Exemplifying this idea, our Sri Satya Sai Sanjeevani centers form the world's largest chain of free pediatric cardiac hospitals, giving new life to children with heart defects. Continually growing needs worldwide, we're expanding our healthcare facilities with the world's largest free hospital, a 600-bed facility that demonstrates our dedication to accessible healthcare for all. Our vision is clear. A society where life's value is measured not in wealth, but in compassionate service to those in need. And this vision only becomes a reality with the contribution and generous support of our global family. After all, we are all one world, one family.
It is my privilege to invite Mr. Emilian Abayev to the stage to take us through a brief presentation about Bulgaria. Mr. Abayev is a distinguished diplomat and seasoned business executive with extensive experience in both the public and the private sectors. He currently serves as commercial attaché at the Embassy of Bulgaria in Vienna. Mr. Abayev, please.
Hello, everybody. It is a big pleasure for me, and these are not diplomatic words. It's really a big pleasure and privilege to present my little country, in comparison to India, of course, little one. It is one of the middle countries in Europe, in front of you. With this device, I can move the slides, right? Okay. I have 10 minutes only, which are very short time, but I hope within these 10 minutes I'll be able to wake up your interest to Bulgaria, which is in the southeastern part of Europe. It is, as I mentioned, relatively small country. To be concrete, I would say it's 111,000 square kilometers. As a comparison, Austria is 82,000 square kilometers, Belgium is 32, Holland is 41, so it is somewhere in the middle. compared to Portugal, for example. It is one of the oldest states in Europe. It was founded, as far as we know, 681, which means that we celebrated already 1,350 years since the foundation of the country. I said on intention it is believed to be, has been founded then, because now the last research speaks about 631, which means that we are almost 1,400 years old. There were many different people who lived on the territory of Bulgaria, so I'll try to squeeze this 1,400-year-old history and present, of course, in this already, 9 minutes. Whatever questions you have afterwards, please do not hesitate, and consider that as a beginning of your know-how concerning Bulgaria. So it is now 6.4 million. It used to be almost 10 million, but after the changes in the beginning of the 90s, a lot of people left the country. So we have now a big communities all over the world, including a small one in India. But we hope that the growth will restart and will start moving again to 7, 8, 9 million. As already mentioned, the country is in the southeastern part of Europe. It has a moderate climate. It has relatively cold winters, although in my childhood they were really cold with a lot of snow, which we are missing now. But it has clearly expressed 4 seasons: summer, autumn, winter, and spring, with their particularities. The capital is Sofia, and geography, Balkan Peninsula. What is not shown here, I miss a little bit the map of Bulgaria. Bulgaria, the Balkan range of mountain is only in Bulgaria. It is stretching from northwest. It goes straight down to the capital, Sofia, and then it divides the country in 2 parts. And as it is relatively high, it is, the highest peak is 2,225 meters. The bottom peak, but it contributes for the pretty different climate in southern Bulgaria and in northern Bulgaria. It goes even into the sea, and as a consequence, which might be important for you, the southern coast is warmer than the northern coast, including the water, because the mountain is really dividing the country into. So in the south, especially in the southern parts, we have almost Mediterranean climate, especially recently in the last years, and in the north we have a pretty cold winter with a lot of snow. One more particularity is the capital, Sofia, is 60 kilometers from the western border, and that is the only capital in Europe which where from the center in 20 minutes you can be on the ski piste, because it is on the foot of the Vitosha mountain, which goes up to 2,291 meters. And I practice that, so I'm not talking theory, I'm sharing my own experience. You can work until 12 o'clock, then take the lift, go up, ski until 4 or 5:30, and go back to the office, refreshed and full with energy. It was mentioned that it has a diverse climate. It has mountains. The highest mountain is Rila Mountain. It's in the southern part of the country. It is, the highest peak is 2,925 meters. The second one is Pirin with 2,915. It's only 10 meters. And the legend says that everyone, because there were a lot of discussions, which is the highest one, so the people who believed it was Vihren, the second biggest one, used to carry each one a stone on their backs in the rucksacks in order to make it really higher than the Rila. But there are 2 nice mountains with one very ancient monastery, the Rila Monastery. It was mentioned already. I have to thank the organizers for the beautiful introduction, very deep, very rich on facts. So thank you so much. I'm trying to fill that with a little bit of life, because life is sometimes, how should I say, livelier than the theory, but it was really all through, all very deep, so thank you so much. So, the currency in Bulgaria is euro since the 1st of January. Bulgaria is member of the European Union since 2007 and member of NATO since 2004. As mentioned, it's one of the oldest culturally nations in Europe. Language is Bulgarian. It is a Slavic language. It was mentioned that the alphabet, the Slavic alphabet, was composed by two Bulgarian brothers, Cyril and Methodius. And there is a symbolical date, 24th of May, when we celebrate the Bulgarian culture, writing. It's the most beautiful holiday. In between, just to mention, Bulgaria is only 1 hour and 10 minutes away from Vienna. That is the capital, Sofia. Austrian is flying 3 to 5 times a day, but there are direct flights to the Black Sea coast as well, which would be, I guess, of a little bit more interest, because the Black Sea is really a wonderful sea. When I say wonderful, I do not exaggerate. I mean, it was a lake. And then throughout the millenniums, the straits were open to the Mediterranean, but the consequence is that it has not so salty water like the Mediterranean. So it is very pleasant to swim in it, and we have beautiful beaches. I've been all over the world, from Thailand to Brazil and Argentina, and I claim on that background that you'll find really wonderful beaches in Bulgaria. This is in the heart of Sofia. On the right side is the old building of the parliament. On the left side is the cathedral, Alexander Nevsky, which is a beautiful, one of the many, many cultural monuments of the country. As mentioned, there is the Rila Monastery, which is older than 1,100 years. This is the Rila Monastery in the heart of the Rila mountain, some 90 kilometers away from Sofia. So whenever you are planning a trip, it is worth to try to learn a little bit more and to decide, do you want to go there for skiing? Do you want to go there for cultural experience? Do you want to go there for culinary experience? Or you just want to spend a few hours on the Black Sea beach? In the mountain Rila, that's not far away from the monastery, there are 7 beautiful lakes. We don't have as many lakes as Austria has, but as a compensation, you could enjoy the sea there. It is, well, I'm of course biased, which is understandable. I was born in this country, brought up. I love the country, so, but I'm trying to be objective. You can find a lot of natural beauty in this country. Then this is another church on the top of the mountain in the Shipka. So here, one more of the symbols of the heritage of the country. I'm not reading what is on the screen. I'm sure you can follow it. But these words are very true, that a Bulgarian philosophy embraces perseverance, humility and respect for tradition while remaining open to learning and to the progress. That is really true. You'll feel it when you travel to the country, when you meet Bulgarians, when you talk to them. Bulgarian people are very hospitable, very open, like foreigners, and you'll feel no barriers or frontiers when you visit this country. A few words about the Bulgarian food. Banica is something traditional, not only for our country. You can find it as well in Serbia or Bosnia. Each area has their particularities, small particularities, but it's worth making a benchmark. Then the shopska salad, it's called shopska salad all over Europe, but it comes from Sofia, and the area around Sofia is called shopluk. So, because one of the best products of Bulgaria are the tomatoes. I've been working for big international trading companies. I've been in all European countries, without exaggeration. Tomatoes, like Bulgaria, you will find nowhere. Unfortunately, the progress is there, coming there as well. So, unfortunately, the number of the plastic tomatoes is growing even in Bulgaria, but the real tomatoes, which smell, you can, with closed eyes, feel them. And what fits very well to the tomatoes is the Bulgarian cheese. The white cheese, it could be cow milk or sheep's milk. It fits wonderful with the tomatoes. Kiselo mleko, that is a yogurt, that is a traditional Bulgarian product, which is you can find everywhere, but the real one is only the one coming from the mountains. It is a very healthy product. This is why Bulgaria has a lot of people over 100 years. I think it's one of the first places in the world. Then lutenica, that is roasted pepper with tomato, another very tasty thing. I'm stopping here, inviting you to come and taste them. Unfortunately, I cannot recommend your respective restaurant in Vienna, but Vienna has sufficient to offer different culinaries. I hope one day there will be a Bulgarian restaurant as well. The traditional clothing, it's difficult to describe. You have a look, these people are still wearing in some of the villages. It is, I personally like it. And I do not know who wrote these words, but that must have been philosopher, poet, and person with a high culture, saying that a folk embroidery and opansi, the leather shoes, express both artistry and rural pride. That's really wonderfully formulated. The arts, music, and dance, Bulgaria is a country of the music and the dance, and it is not only the traditional dance. Bulgaria has very famous opera singers, which sometimes are in Vienna as well, like Sonia Yoncheva, before that Boris Geurov. It has a wonderful bass and soprano voices. So whenever you see, follow the agenda of Vienna's opera, and you might find something really worth listening to. The folk dances are very specific. One has to listen to them. It's difficult, not to say impossible, to describe that in words. Hristos Stoichkov is worldwide known. I personally don't watch football, but wherever you go, being that in Argentina or North America, because he was one of the best footballists, now he's a trainer, everyone, the taxi driver, always, when I say, where do you come from, Bulgaria? Ah, Hristos Stoichkov, yeah? So he's a kind of a best ambassador of his country. Peter Dernov was a philosopher, spiritual teacher, a very interesting personality. It is worth a look in Wikipedia and learn a little bit more about his philosophy of the White Brotherhood. A few facts about a country. Nutrition, Bulgaria produces a lot of food. Even before 1940, it was exporting in more than half of Europe, fruit, vegetables, and meat, and later on as well. The education is very highly rated by the Bulgarian people, and parents in difficult years have saved from their food, but they were definitely sending their kids to school and to universities. So it is still written with, I would say, big letters, education in Bulgaria. Over the last years there was a setback, but now I think it's coming again back. Healthcare is challenged because of the getting all the population and because of the trend that Bulgarian doctors prefer to go to Europe or to America, but we still have a very good education. There are people from all over the world, including India, including Middle East, including Greece and other countries which are studying medicine in Bulgaria and practicing then all over the world. Although I hope no one from you should need any medical help in the next 30 years. Then the social care, there is a growing focus on the elderly care as elderly people get a trip to Bulgaria. There is one specific day when the roses are picked. That is in June. Normally depends a little bit on the year. And then you could participate. Roses are picked at between 3 and 5 in the morning, because after that the rose oil evaporates and it's gone. So then it's distilled, and you can find a lot of products with rose oil which are, to my modest experience, very nicely smelling. Addressing gaps in well-being, like in most countries which are not absolutely high developed, there are people who are living not so well like others. That is a challenge for a lot of countries in the contemporary world. In Bulgaria, maybe less, but it is there. So that is one of the priorities. Strengthen access to quality education in underserved regions. That is a challenge, not so big, but it exists. Healthcare improvement, support the elderly, and foster partnership between civil society, institutions, and communities. That is a challenge, I think, for the whole world, and I hope very much we had a parliamentary elections recently, that our new government will do a really great job in that area. Bulgaria stands as a testament to resilience, cultural richness, enduring traditions. I could not formulate it better than you did. And from ancient treasures and sacred monasteries to vibrant folklore and artistic expression, it beautifully bridges its past and the future. 10 minutes, I'm afraid I'm already over my 10 minutes. I forgot my watch there. I wanted to follow that. It is not difficult. It is impossible to squeeze the history, the present day, the opportunities. But I hope I'm waking up your interest. Whenever you find the time, once again, from Vienna to Sofia, 1 hour and 10 minutes. From Vienna to the Black Sea coast, 1 hour and a half, being that Burgas or Varna. And please, before going there, take your time to have a look, because you can find a lot of different things in this country. Once again, sea, mountains, skiing, swimming, parachuting, culture, music, rose oil, and tasty food. So thank you so much for the attention. Sorry if I didn't make it in 10 minutes. I'm there for questions. But I think whoever is interested, internet today is such a source which cannot be, of course, the same like the live contact which you organize. And I thank you once again very much for this opportunity, privilege, and pleasure. And that is not diplomacy. That's the true what I feel. Thank you so much.
Herzlichen Dank. Thank you very much for bringing the beauty of Bulgaria to this stage, for showing us your passion, and for being there for questions about the country. I think we all learned a lot from your speech. Now, for the most awaited part of this afternoon session, the musical performance by celebrated artists from Bulgaria. We are honored to welcome the Teodosi Spasov Folk Quintet. Led by the international acclaimed Kaval virtuoso, Teodosi Spasov renowned for pioneering a unique fusion of Bulgarian folk, jazz, and classical music. The quintet brings together musicians on galduka, bagpipes, tupan, and guitar. With award-winning artists and performers from leading national ensembles, their music blends deep-rooted tradition with bold innovation, creating a vibrant and powerful sound that has captivated audiences on stage around the world. Please welcome all of them on stage, and let's enjoy the music.
беше Гано ходила в Чокманово на сбора. Да не беше Гано ходила в Чокманово на сбора. Гано, Гано, бела Гано, мъри, що не станеш сутрин рано, що не станеш сутрин рано, мъри, да пометеш равни двори. Гано дружина през рамаданска бърчина. Кой ти беше Гано дружина през рамаданска бърчина. Гано, Гано, бела Гано, мъри, що не станеш сутрин рано, що не станеш сутрин рано, мъри, да пометеш равни двори. Družina mi beše junače, čokmanovski odr kehaje. Družina mi beše junače, čokmanovski odr kehaje. Gano, gano, bela, gano mri, što ne staneš sutrin rano, što ne staneš sutrin rano mri, da pometeš ravni dvori. Gano, gano, bela, gano mri, što ne staneš sutrin rano, što ne staneš sutrin rano mri, da pometeš ravni dvori. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. di da 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 di dun da di la para di da 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 di dun da di la pa di da da di dun da di la para di da da di dun da di la dun da di la dun da di la do 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 dun da di la da 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 di da dun da di la dun da di la do 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 dun da di la da 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 di da doodle doodle boundy doodle boundy doodle boundy doodle 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 boundy doodle boundy doodle boundy doodle Badara did lara. Badara did loudi did lara. Badara did lara. Badara did loudi did lara. Badara did lara. Badara did Badara did lara. Badara did lara.
Thank you. Please stay on stage. Please. Thank you for this moving, extraordinary performance. It was a pleasure to see this here on stage. And thank you so much for bringing the soul of Bulgaria via through your music to the stage. Thank you. A big applause. Please stay. Dr. Dimitris Laberianos, the music director of the One World, One Family Festival Vienna. Please join the musicians on the stage for a group photograph.
I walk around taking the view, see smiling faces shining.
We warmly thank all of you for joining us here this afternoon for the One World, One Family Festival in Vienna. So please have a safe journey home and take the spirit of the festival with you. Thank you.
That we can see. Love is there for you and me. Love is filling up our soul. Love's a gift that makes